I want to say is, again, the fans. I think it was important in the locker room after the game. One of the first things that, after we say our prayers, and is to thank the fans for what the support that they've given us, through some tough early times for us as far as, the first two games and then coming back here. And I thought they did a tremendous job. I thought they were an influence in the game. I think they helped us. They helped our players. And the first thing I wanted to do is I told the players in the locker room I wanted to give this game ball. I wanted to make sure it goes to the Chamber of Commerce so it represents a game ball for all our fans. I think that was important. I think it's important to say that, our players have fought well. It's the second time, we go into halftime and we left the play out on the field we should have made. We threw an interception late. We go in with the lead. It's the second time at home we've been in with the lead at halftime. We talked to our players, and we talked to them quite a bit about the mentality of making sure that we're going to go out there and make plays and kind of get this monkey off our back of, hey, something's, here we go, something might happen, knowing that there's going to be a lot of adversity in the second half. Northwestern's a heck of a team. They score a lot of points. Come out there and go ahead and go down and then come back and then, have someone make a play. We talk about that all the time. It's tremendous. And then there's a lot of statistical things that we'll look at and people that have played well. And at the same sense, there's a lot that we left on this football field. There's a lot more that we can improve on. I'm happy to get it. I want the players to enjoy it. I want the fans to enjoy it. And then starting tomorrow, we'll go back to work and get ready for a main team to come in here. That's the one thing about football. It's so funny when you're a coach. You really can't ever enjoy the wins, for a long period of time. We'll enjoy it till tonight. Then first thing tomorrow, it's going to be, oh, no, we better get this corrected or else it's going to kick us in the butt. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the people of Syracuse. I'm excited for our players. I'm excited for everyone that's associated with Syracuse University. And I'm really happy for our players. They've really have worked hard. There's some areas out there on the field. We'll clean that up. And I was happy to see them have some success. And they're excited right now. Just to go out there and win. I don't know if it's a game like this, from a standpoint of, and I understand the question of, being able to go there, kick a last-minute field goal, and make sure there's not any time left on the clock when we do it. It's important. It's important to win. It's something that we've talked to our players about all the time. We haven't won a lot in the past couple of years. I think that kind of weighs on people. The older people that have been through it before. And to come in and win a game like this, I think it helps chip away something that you may have, maybe on, maybe that monkey on your back or that chip on your shoulder of winners compared to losers. So I think we're chipping away at it. We've worked very hard to put ourselves in that position, and we made a play and won the game. I mean, Greg had a tremendous game. I think statistically, I was looking at 346 yards, 66 long. 24-35, he threw the interception. I think I have him up here that, it's still always amazing to me. I think we take it for granted because he was such a tremendous high school player and a tremendous basketball player. I think we take it for granted that here's a player that's only been playing football for, 7 or 8 weeks now, to go out in a Division I football game against a team that returned 8 out of 11 starters and won 9 games last year. And then granted, they had some people that were injured today. But to go out there and throw for over 300 yards is really tremendous. And I think Greg would be the first to tell you, left a lot out there too. So, Mike stepped up, Dante Davis stepped up, and I talked to people. The receivers had a good week of practice. I think the important part of our football team is they understand that, you practice the way they did this week. They did a tremendous job practicing. I felt good. I told them, I said, hey, whatever receivers you want to put in the game, go ahead and put in. They really had a good week of practice, and they went out there. Now, are there still some drops? There were some critical drops, but, again, there's a lot of good plays, too. I don't – well, it means a lot as far as being here at the university and everything that I've said before that. But, it's never been about me. It's always been about the players. I really wanted to win for the players, especially the seniors. I made a commitment to them when I took the job that I wasn't going to go in and look to rebuild or, I owe it to them to try to win now. So I keep when I talk to the team in my team meetings, I keep going back to, I want to do this for you. I'm going to win. The future of this program is bright. I feel very confident in the direction that we're going. But I want to win now for those players that have been here and those seniors that have really have done a good job.
Still a little different win when you win on the last play of the game.
Well, I mean, if you know what I was excited about? I was excited about that we work on something, and the players understand this. We work on situations so much. And we work on situations on Fridays of, one and done, clock plays, everything. And I really wanted, as the ball was getting down the field, in my mind I was thinking, let's take a timeout here. Let's get everything on the sideline. Let's talk to the players. Let's calm everyone down. We sprinted out. If the ball was, completed in bounds, we were going to clock it. We were trying to get everything done, and we work on this stuff on Friday. So I guess from a standpoint of coaching, what you feel good about is you work on something with the players, you preach it, you work on it on Friday. It comes up during the game, and there you go out, and, Ryan walks out there as a freshman and kicks the game-winning field goal, and then there's no time left on the clock. We got him 3rd and long. I thought the defensive line did a tremendous job all day. I think early on our defensive line had gotten to him. I believe they had 5 sacks total for the game. But early in that game, we were getting to Kafka, who's a very good quarterback. So we were getting to him early and forced them a little bit to sprint out, and they caught us quite a bit, from a standpoint of our operations. Coach Schaefer would tell you, we kept talking about, get your eyes to the sideline, just work on our operations, calm the kids down. We're in good shape. We've worked on this. And then at the end of the day, we get them in 3rd and long, and they've been running some of the same routes, and Max got a good jump on the ball and made a play. And
Coach, I just talked about the benefits of going against 3 Big Ten teams and the ups and downs as opposed to maybe playing lesser opponent. I mean, what's the benefits?
I just look like to say that you're going to start the season and not be ready, I think is ridiculous. So, I mean, but when you start against 3 Big Ten teams, you got to be ready to go right off the bat. And to my knowledge, that we worked on our conditioning, we worked on our strength levels. We're quite healthy compared to playing 3 Big Ten teams, which the Big Ten is known as a physical conference. So we know a lot about our team. I think it could create, a win like this will create some confidence for our football team, knowing that there's so many things that we can need to correct that we can play so much better. And I think it helps the football team. Syracuse University has never been a school, the football program has never been a program that's shied away from, playing big schools. I mean, even in my era, with playing Nebraskas and the Floridas and the Big Tens. No, I'm not like that. I'm really not. I think maybe the people that doubted Greg never met Greg. I've said that from the beginning. I really believe that. I think I'm not one of those to say, hey, I told you. I don't get it. I'm not like that. I'm just happy that our players are successful and they were able to go out today and win a game, and we have to continue to improve.
How big was this extra point in terms of the way the game played out?
It was big. It was big because if they were making it, and then we're thinking, hey, now we got to score, and then now we got to go for 2, to tie the game. So, but we were getting close, and Coach Casulo had told me earlier today, he told me that we were going to block one, and he thought it was going to be a field goal or a PAT, but he felt we were really getting close. The one thing I give our guys credit, I give Coach Casulo a lot of credit, I give our players credit. It's funny. When I used to watch special teams, I always watch field goal. I always watch the rush and field goal PAT. If some teams are taking it off, I know they're not that good in special teams. But our guys have been going full go on every PAT field goal. Every snap on that field means something to our football team.
Final question for Coach Smith? You talked about Shamarko Thomas and real breakout game all over the
I think all of our young players are playing well. There's some mistakes, some rookie mistakes that you would say, or some freshman mistakes, I guess. But overall, we have a lot of freshmen that are playing roles for us that may continue to increase as we go on, and again push to ability to start. Not to say that our starters are in trouble at all, but I think it's important that our young players are going out there and getting some success. Okay, yeah, thank you.